Poetry time. I've read a lot in Rochester in the last year, so when I was thinking about this reading, I decided to do something I've never done before. And I'm going to read all new poems. No one's ever heard these poems before, so this will be their world premiere just for you guys. The first one's called Song for My Father, shot in Super 8mm. Home from work, my father would slump down in his chair, take the bottle of Bacardi and a can of Coke, pop the tab and fill the glass to the rim with rum. He'd sip, then pull the Horace Silver record from its sleeve, hold it tenderly as if it was a cool hat's brim, and place the needle to the first track, the vinyl's crackling hiss, and then the trumpet. It was 1972. A small apartment in Toledo, Ohio. My white mother was gone to night school. My father drank his tall glass until his eyes half-lidded. The chords carried him out of the walls. What is the song that can save you? Beneath every old record, a kind of spin where I can hear my father's quiet hum. You were asking for this blouse of rain, these notes to never stop to tell your name, inside the letters of a song to arrive in an embrace. For each chorused chord, we are searching the grooves for an untranslated sound, cannot reveal what is behind the veil's hem, the way Coltrane reached, as if inside of every note, for a new shade of blue, or how the body stretches to touch another body, and in the intercourse of telling, it makes the mouth new. Suppose never sleeping without one's name or one's age, passing without a wave of wanting anything other than the face of the falling light across the floor you've never crossed, an unmade memory waits as if an accident travels up your spine. You are asking for this blouse of rain, these notes to never stop, to tell your name inside the letters of the song. You are asking for this blouse of rain to never stop, to tell the notes, the letters of his song. Perhaps you're looking for a cantata, and the air blows off the coast of Kalamazoo. Or you're looking for a ballad made of the flames of Flint, or a ballad for blacktop and porch rockings, or a cadence of bootlaces and concrete slabs. Or you over there in the back, you're remembering a cadence of yard work in slaughterhouses, or your father at the UAW hall, or your father in the old neighborhood. For this was my father's symphony, and the long hours he traveled selling toilet paper, candy, whatever money paid, he took, he gave, driving through the cornfield, small towns of Ohio, from supermarket aisle to aisle in his corduroy jacket, with his neatly trimmed black beard, afro-tied and wing-tipped. He was my father, brown-skinned, brown, playing miles on 8 tracks. He sold, he spoke polite to rude white managers. To keep his job, he ate his anger. Perhaps your father ate his anger. Perhaps your father rolled up his left sleeve and the window down and let the rain brush him lightly, like the hush of a brush across a cymbal rim. The job is not my father, but the job can eat our fathers. The men who tell your father what he is, and the money that isn't enough to fill the hand. It's blown against labor spent, and a part of you to never forget. In the falling hour of the poor, the dishes washed by hand is not a reverence that reveals when he left, but when our fathers arrived inside these notes of rain to never stop, inside the letters of our names. This song, you are asking for this blouse, for work that is your telling time, for your father, and your father, and your father, mending the hem, and the litanies of fathers, not just mine. Let the drummer drive, and your father hammering the drywall, or driving diesel down the highway, or cutting the birch board, or your father lacing up his boots, the piano decrescendos, to steps so each must will a wanting song that swallows the way an iris after a long day of work, and how the hands tell, the woman's hands tell how little you have died, let the bass line slide. Or your man, whose hands are gentle as your father, swinging you through the air. Or your father, on a hospital gurney, pushed and pulled, a song of late-night dives, of buttered grits and black coffee grinds. A tempo so tenderly, it's as if looking into the inside of a face far away, from any fist, wrapped around a glass of rum, as the ancient vinyl spits, my silver-haired old man, listening to Horace Silver in his chair, worn down, his brown face creased like a record's groove. Soon, I'll have to carry him to bed and change the pan. Your father holds your fingers. What dream does the blue rain speak? What dream does the blue rain speak? What dream does the blue rain speak inside the trumpet solo of his snore? When I was small, when I was so small, my father, no matter how tired, no matter how much he drank, he tucked me in. He never raised his voice.